Hey guys, what's up? Today is Friday, April 3rd, and it is a brand new day with brand new mercies. And it's only because of God's loving kindness that we are not consumed. I don't know if you believe that or not, but it's the absolute truth. It is only because of God's mercy that we are here. We're not consumed. And if you haven't realized that before, look around. You should realize it now. So be grateful for today and take advantage of another opportunity to live out loud and love on purpose. So, you guys, I just wanted to come and hang out with you guys. Just hang out, see what's going on, see how your faith is holding up. On day, looks like it's day 18 of the shelter in place, which I've renamed to the Great Pause. The Great Pause. Why great? Because it's bigger than you and it's bigger than me. So it's great. And why am I calling it the pause instead of the shut down, shelter in place, whatever? I choose to call it the pause. Why? Because we have to stop what we're doing. Stop going to the mall. Stop going to church. Stop going to the ball game. Stop shopping. Stop getting our eyebrows done. Stop. We have to stop and be still. So I was just like calling you guys because I wanted you to know it's kind of crazy how we get wrapped up into our routine. I was walking around the park yesterday, or maybe not yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, walking around the park with my husband, and I was just sharing with him how I was thinking about the little things that I guess took for granted, like the little tiny things. Little things are everything to me, but I hadn't realized how small they were and unimportant they were until I just happened to just like, let me get dressed for the day, because with this telecommuting shelter in place, the pause, I'm trying to maintain a little bit of normalcy, like with my regular routine, as far as getting up, getting dressed on time to be at work, which is a couple rooms from my room, and trying to do that on time. But I kind of was able to take my time because it kind of like cut out the commute, stop commuting, work from home, work in the house. But as I was getting dressed and deciding what to wear to just come a couple rooms down, I put on my sweatsuit. And my husband made a comment like, I just washed that sweatsuit. You're going to put that on again? Yeah, I'm going to put it on again because where am I going? No one will see me. Anyway, I'm working from home and I'm paused. I have to stay in the house anyway. So what difference does it make? All these clothes, but yeah, I'm going to put this sweatsuit back on. And guess what? I don't even have to iron it. There's a little wrinkle here and there just from it being washed. But so what? Who's going to see me? But before I put that sweatsuit on, guys, I'm like, okay, let me, fresh out of the shower, I'm going to put my lotion on, right? Then I looked over at my lotions with an S, like, which one do I want to put on? What I mean, which one? Like, do I want to put on my coconut lime lotion? Do I want to put on, just these different smells and scents and brands of lotion? And I was just like, whoa, pick one. Why do I have so many? So many different ones. And some are the same when I haven't even finished one, but I have another one. Like just in case I run out of that one, I could just keep moving on with the ones that I have. So I had a choice of as to which lotion I wanted to put on. Crazy, huh? Then I moved on to the perfume. Guys, why am I putting on perfume? And why do I have so many different scents? I mean, we can justify it as however we want to, right? But I have all these different scents of perfumes, some duplicates of the same, but I'm going, okay, so I haven't finished that one, but I have this one just in case I run out of that one, and I don't have to skip a beat. I can just spray it on. But then the different types of perfume. And who's going to smell me anyway? Am I putting it on for myself just so that I can smell good for me? Am I putting it on for my husband so that he can maybe smell me by the time he comes home. You know, we go on about our long day. Am I putting it on for other people so that when I pass by them, they, what's that smell? Not really. I mean, all these different lotions and perfumes, all these different brands. Okay, whatever. So these are just some thoughts, you guys, that I was like kind of like thinking. I have all of this stuff. And again, I would have called you guys, but we don't use the telephone anymore. You know, there's no more three-way calling from the telephone. We get on social media, or we have our phones now. We don't chit-chat anymore. We just text, right? So now we have an opportunity because of this social distancing to, we have a longing to be with other people outside of the house, okay? Let me just say that. Outside of the house, people that we've taken for granted in the past, and now we have a desire to, and a longing to want to go and see them and to spend time with them and so on and so forth. It was just these things that I'm just thinking about, you know, and you guys, I don't know if you guys checked out the video that I did with my hair. Look at that. Y'all see that up there, the halo? I went to say hi to Sally the other day. Y'all know Sally, right? Sally carries all my supplies. My hair color, my dye, my scrunchies, my eyebrow drawing stuff, all of that. Sally carries everything. My hairnet. Went to go say hi to Sally. Her doors were shut. Sally's Beauty Supply. Shut. Closed down. Shut down. So I'm like, okay. I wasn't going to go in there anyway. But I just wanted to see. Just in case. I wanted to spray some of my halo back to a different color. Couldn't do that. Sally's door shut. So I left Sally's, you guys, and then I said, well, let me go drive by Mom and Dad's house. You know, we're in the same city. Let me just go drive by Mom and Dad's house. So I drove by Mom and Dad's house, and I told them just to peek their head out of the door, you know, just let me see what you guys look like. And then you guys remember when people would come by and look at you or pass by you, and they're just looking at you and they don't say anything, they just kind of stare, and you would say, take a picture. It lasts longer. Right? You guys remember that? So I told my mom, stand outside so I could take a picture of you. Then I said, hey, go in the house and get Daddy so I could take a picture of him so I could see what y'all look like. It's the little things that this pause has caused me to think about. One other thing before I let you guys go. There's a lot of decluttering and cleaning going on in people's houses. I mean, it's all over social media, right? Especially in my small Bible study group. We're not meeting anymore, but we still keep in contact via text or, you know, Facebook or whatever. So people are posting pictures of how they're decluttering their kitchen and the cabinets and the pantries and their closets and getting rid of clothes that they don't need and forgotten about and just making room, I guess, for more stuff for when we press play after the pause. But for now, the Salvation Army and Goodwill said, keep your stuff. We don't have room for it. And you had it all this time. You had it all this time, and now you're in a rush to get rid of it. Y'all keep y'all stuff, because guess what? We're on pause. Hold up. Hold on to it for just a little while longer. It's just crazy, you guys. It's very crazy, but it's also very serious. So I would just encourage you guys, like I'm trying to encourage myself on a daily basis, because Mr. Malone and I are sheltered in place. So we're having to hang out all day, every day. We can't even go to church on Sunday, so he's stuck with me on Sunday. But we're getting up on Sundays too, and getting up and getting dressed. And if he's not working at the church, because they had 3 or 4 folks still showing up there, I'm still getting up. We're still getting up and going downstairs. So we're forced to just like do life together for real as a married couple, y'all. For real, for real. So there's no breaks. There's no, okay, I'll see you later. But the saving grace is he has to go in on Mondays. But I'm working from home. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to come and hang out with you guys for a little while, see what you guys are doing, see how your faith is holding up. I share with my husband that it's amazing what's going on right now, and it's not a surprise to God. It's just I have to just throw something in there because I'm hanging out with you guys, and I'm just having a little fun, but it's pretty serious as well. And I just wanted to know, I posted something earlier a couple of days ago, like, how's your faith holding up? Is it the same? Has it changed? Is it increasing, decreasing? What is faith? You know, what does it mean to you guys? Because more now, so we have to hold on to the faith that we claimed we have. And if we didn't have any before, we surely do need it now. And I love the Lord. I'm saved and sanctified, and I'm still learning Him through His Word. I'm not no scholar or teacher or anything like that, but I love Him, and I believe He trusts me, you guys. So I'm just learning Him and drawing into who He is creating me to be, even for such a time as this. I'm holding on to my faith. And I'm just trying to develop a relationship with Him so that He can, you know, make me be who He wants me to be or who He created me to be. Because for all these years, I just, you know, lived my life, what people call my best life. And it wasn't even my best life, in my opinion. I lived probably, I don't know, how would I say this? Not as best I could. I just kind of like stayed in the background all this time. But I'm still, I still know that I love the Lord. And I just want to encourage people to just get to know Him during this pause, this stop, this sit down, time with yourself, time with Him, time to figure out who He is. Is He really who He say He is? Does His word really pertain to me? Everything that we need is in the Word, you guys. It's really, really in there. You guys know I started this channel not thinking I would, but just, you know, because how else am I going to get the word out, literally the word out to other people that God is real? But that we don't have to stop living. He gave us everything that we need to enjoy our lives. And so I think He just stopped all the madness, all the distractions, all of the busyness, and just said, hold up, pause. Now you guys got to really look to me. If you looked to me before, you're going to look to me more, even more so now. If you never look to me, you don't have a choice but now to look to me. I have the whole world in my hands. And you guys, I'm just like trying to figure out my best way, or the best way to share God's word with everybody, with anybody. And not to just share, but to know it for myself. Because like I said, I believe. But now I need a more intimate relationship with Him. And God knows what He's doing. I felt like I didn't know what my life's purpose was or is. But God knows. And me being a lover of Christ, I was still busy, still distracted, still let other things get in the way of my relationship with Him. That makes sense. I started putting people before Him and things before Him, and just my own needs and ways before Him. And I didn't have a story, but you know what? Everybody has a story. I'm finding out that I'm not the only one who feels like that. It's kind of crazy. But I'm just pausing, you guys, just hanging out, just talking about everything and talking about nothing. What else y'all gonna do? I mean, I could let you guys go, but where else are you guys going? Where else are you going? Where you going? You're pausing too, right? Guys, I talked to my friend from Africa this morning, and I'm going to have to share that video with you guys, because even on the Great Pause, I'm learning things, better ways and tools on how to reach out. So I talked to my friend from South Africa this morning. I wanted to find out how her faith was holding up in the Great Pause. You know, see what they were going through down there compared to what we're going through up here. And when I release her story, you guys have to just watch it, because it's just kind of weird. The whole world, the whole planet, we're on hold. We're just on hold. Everybody's on hold. And it's affecting everybody. It's affecting everybody. So you guys be mindful of the things that we take for granted, the big things and the small things, how we buy things that we don't need, things that we probably forgot we had, but when we start decluttering, you had 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. As I said, Salvation Army and Goodwill, they're like, keep your stuff for a little while longer, because we don't have nowhere to put y'all stuff. So, like I said, you've been holding on to it all this time. Keep holding on. Because guess what? We're on shutdown. We're pausing too. One last thing. I think it's one last thing, because now that I have your attention. And you can click off, but I'm just talking. I'm just hanging out with you guys. One last thing, which is a huge thing. And that's the churches that are being shut down. The doors are closed. And it's kind of a good thing, because we are the church. I am the church. You are the church. So when you see other people, how are you representing Christ? How are you representing him? If you are the church. If we are the church. There's some church buildings. I remember visiting this church a couple years ago. And it's about 20 minutes away from me. I'm not going to say where it is. I'm not going to say the name. But it's a big, beautiful building in a location that you wouldn't think a church would be in, right? So I went to visit. And walking in or leaving that place and the surroundings, I just thought to myself, I wonder if there's someone that lives in the vicinity, if they saw that church and how big and great and beautiful it is on the outside, would they dare step foot on the inside? And if they did, how would the church, the people, how would we treat them if they didn't look like us? If they didn't dress like us? If their walk with Christ wasn't where ours is? Or if they even knew him at all? Because oftentimes we hear, sometimes you're the only Bible that someone will see or read or know. So how are we as Christians, how are we representing Christ? The church, outside of the 4 walls. Anyways, that's all I had to say. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll see you around. In the meantime, how's your faith? Is your faith sheltered in place just because you are? Think about it. I love you guys, and stay tuned. I will be back, because where else am I going to go? I'm on pause. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.